Hello, beautiful people. I'm not feeling well today, but I'll try my best to give you the energy I got. This is Prison Architect. We're back in our final season. We have the ultimate goal of having, the ultimate goal is to have an incredibly large and also very stable prison, right? You can go back to the first video if you want to know the actual parameters of the goal. We're at 22% reoffending rate. We need to get down below 10. And we also need to get punishment, to keep punishment above 5. Reform is technically good. It needs to be at least 5 or higher. We need security at 0 or higher. And then health we need to improve on too. We're going to be looking at trying to get rid of drug addictions and stuff and kind of focusing on that a little bit more as we go. We need to have 200 of each of the primary security sectors. And I have gone through the regime, and I have reconfigured the schedule. I've also then gone in and rescheduled all the programs to try to get as many people interested as possible. I then went in and redid the deployment scheduler. So there's been a lot of little reconfigures here to try to get it to where everybody's in their place when they need to be, where they need to be, etc., so that we can respond to stuff like this as fast as possible. That is my hope anyway. It is also my belief that we don't have enough doctors, so I'm going to have 3 more doctors there and let's say 1 more doctor down here. Okay. I want to walk through how these things are, but first I need all this stuff to be done being built. So this workshop's going to get... people are going to start working on this workshop too as we start growing our prison population. At the moment, we only have capacity for like 59 mediums. We're going to work on that today, pending the violence going lower. It's wild. I don't know why also we have lawyers going through the canteen during mealtime to get... Oh, they're trying to go through here. Okay, so I need to get like a dedicated visitor path. I want them all coming through here. They should all be walking through here, not the dangerous places. They should be walking through here. So I need to kind of figure that out. So what I think I might do, you know what? Here's something we can do. So in the deployment screen, I've already done this because I didn't want visitors to go through the garden anymore, but I'm going to make one little change here. We have visitor direction. I'm going to delete that. So visitors have to go only that direction through this door. That's going to prevent them from using this because otherwise they want to go all the way through here, and I don't want them to do that. Now, I could also go in and do this, and that would disable it too if I just put that as access only. But what I would really like to do is I want to route these lawyers the path that I want them to go. And so one other way to do that, I suppose, would be to have this empty room right here where they're trying to go through here. And I can put this little empty room as access only as well. And now, basically what this means is you only go through here if you have to go through and there's no other option, right? Is basically what this is. Now, the problem with putting it here is that now I'm going to have people going around these metal detectors. So I kind of don't like that. I want, minimum security to be able to come up and use this this thing here. So I need to figure out where these guys are going. And it basically just looks like they're going through this whole area. So if I can get maybe this door, they'll end up going this way. They're still going to go through here. I don't want them to do that. I'm going to go access only here. And maybe that will stop them if I do that and this. I don't know. We're going to see. The other thing I can do, actually, this would take care of it without going access only, because access only kind of messes with everybody else's pathing. One other thing I could do is go visitor direction, and I could just do this. Visitors aren't allowed to go through this door. Visitors aren't allowed to go through this door, and they're not allowed to go through this door. And so because they can't go through this direction, they can't come this way through here, they're kind of forced to go around now, and they have to go. And I'm hoping that they end up going through this way. All right, I want them to go through all this stuff. So we'll see how that affects their pathing. Ideally, I don't want them to go through the really dangerous prisoners if I can help it. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening here. A lot of people are being violent here, and it is not changing. People are really kicking off. Now, I changed this, and there's a little bit of an overlap right here. And I think this is the main problem. There's a little bit of an overlap where they eat. I tried to separate as best I could, but to get them adequate work time, and work time, remember, is not just, work in the workshop, do your job. It's programs, right? It's going through reforms. It's getting drug addiction. It's their meeting rooms to deal with how they deal with conflicts. It's all that stuff. And I need them to have adequate amounts of time to do that. I also, you'll notice, have 3 meals for each one. There's a really short lunch period in the middle, and that is in an effort to try to keep them well fed all the time. Now, I just switched this, and so it looks like today we're gonna have a really messed up food schedule, unfortunately. But I'm thinking tomorrow will be a much better day for this. And these guys have a schedule too. These guys have had theirs reformed as well, so that they don't have overlapping free times, and they all have 3 meals a day. They pretty much have entirely separate facilities though, so it's probably possible to just go in and like match this. But ideally, I'd like more program time for criminally insane than I have work time for protective custody. They don't really need as much. So that's kind of what I've got going on here. In case anyone's curious on the gang activity, we have 11 in 2 of the gangs and 7 in the other. And we are still trying to promote people getting out of their gangs. Most of the violence here, as you can see, pretty much everybody here is in a gang. What I don't understand is why we're not getting anyone brought and processed. This is happening very slowly. I'm going to temporarily, because I'm gonna have to have more guards even. I really don't want to do that. I already have 12% breaks, and this is probably why staff morale is dropping. Yeah, so I need to give them more breaks, unfortunately. All right, because if they're pissed off, they'll also try to like injure each other too. So let's actually let more guards go on break really quick here, because I left that at 12%. I shouldn't have. And then, yeah, I want to open this up too. It's looking like it's not operational, and it's acting like it's still pending in construction too. So we're gonna just kind of connect all of these from a couple different sides. So right now we have this unit dealing with all of this stuff, right? And I think I want this same thing to happen through here. So I want all of this stuff to be powered by this, and then we'll simply have a power switch that goes here. And this will govern all of this, right? So all this equipment turns on and off based on the same schedule on both sides. So all of this will be hooked up like so. And then we probably want to go ahead and put fire sprinklers through here too. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They don't really have to match up. We'll go 5, 6, I guess, just in case. Doesn't really matter unless they're, well, if they're offsetting, then it will look a little weird for the pipes, but it's not a huge deal. Now the other thing I was told, and this is a good point. We have this visitor check-in area right here, which has been deterring a lot of visitors from coming in with contraband. We don't have that over here. Good catch. I missed it. So we're going to go in and add something about like this. It's just a little visitation checkpoint. They'll have to pass through this if they want to go into here, and if they want to go into the bakery. So now they can't bring contraband into the bakery, and I kind of regret this setup not having that too. I feel like this setup could have benefited from that too. I could maybe go in and do another visitor area right here, because there are sometimes stuff brought in here, but it's not really brought in per se. Like this stuff is cigarettes. Like they're smuggling stuff into visitation rooms. This is all smuggled stuff, right? Lots of drugs, dogs sniffing it, drugs and stuff. But they don't seem to be doing that into this. So I don't think they'll do that here either. But either way, this is set up to catch both sides. And then on the doors, we'll go visitor door there and there. So now there's just visitor doors everywhere through there. That's neat. And then we'll have one metal detector on this side, and then the desk and stuff too. So we'll do that once it's done being built. Yep. Okay. And then the next thing we need, because we're making all these meals, we're gonna obviously using a lot more food too. And I'm going over production just to try to get this grant again, so you can see like we're gonna kind of getting progress on that. But we're gonna do a lot more overproduction soon. I have lightning rods protecting this area, so that all the walking outside that they do to go to work in the fields will be protected. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to go into a fruit orchard on the downside over here. So I think maybe the fruit orchard can be here. We'll say this whole thing down here is yet another fruit orchard. And we'll go maybe that much with it. Yeah, I think maybe this high with it. Okay. And then we want a vegetable allotment. And it's going to be a big one. So we're going to go about here. Now, what I'm looking to do is have a lot of automated farming here. I don't want to have to deal with, because this is mostly going to be my own people working it. Protective custody isn't really going to do a whole lot of work in here. There's not going to be as many people as necessary. They're going to be mostly taking care of their laundry is what I'm hoping for. But if we go to going green, what I'm looking for here is auto harvester and how far it goes. So this is going to go all the way that far. Yes, there we go. So that's about as far as I want for this. And then I'll just basically have this go all the way down this area. Okay, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Auto harvesting on everything. Okay, all through here. And then this room needs to be extended a little bit. So this vegetable allotment comes out just a little bit longer. About like that. And that's where our shed is. So the shed for farming is on the outside of the farm. So it's going to be right here. Right here. You know what? It's fine. They'll just walk through the vegetable garden. It doesn't have any clear walkways, right? But it's fine. It doesn't need them. It's fine. And then we'll let that all get connected. Obviously, we need to do the wiring and stuff, but all this stuff, very expensive automated farming stuff. Then we may need to extend it even further, actually. So let's go vegetable allotment a little bit further. Maybe we'll just take it all the way to here, I guess. What we can do is we need where is it? Going green. We need these things. So this is just gonna harvest, but like, what about gathering, right? And so we obviously can't do anything overlapping like this. I've never done both of these at the same time, so I don't know whether or not that can happen. But I was thinking if I just put you on whatever the edge of this perimeter is, I can at least, auto gather some things around on the outside of everything. So like for here, I could go maybe like this. I guess it would probably want it to be like right here. Like right here. And then this would auto gather like that. And then this would auto gather maybe like this. So we'd have 3 auto gatherers that can basically do a portion of what this harvests. So this will cut it all down. This will gather really quick. And then there's less for my own people to do, right, is essentially it. And then finally, we're going to look for drip pipes, which I don't know how they work. It's been a very long time since I've done this. Automate all crop irrigation to the 2 adjacent tiles with this Dapper dripper. Okay, we'll look into that later. I'm not really super concerned about that, but we are going to want to plant, and we're going to want to get that going now, because we look at our policy tab and our ingredients, and you can see we still have to buy things. We still are importing ingredients because we're not producing enough of our own. So we need to produce more if we want that to happen. Are you waiting for the gate? What's going on with the gate? Is that what you were waiting on? Is this not connected anymore? What's going on there? Door system. Connect. You are definitely connected. Yep, you certainly are. Not sure what you were waiting for, but all right. Also, we could probably put a gate here. It looks like a natural spot where a gate would be. It's make them climb over the fence and everything. So I feel like a gate could go here too, just to extra security. If I can figure out where the hell it goes, right here. Yeah, this, and then it just opens. I hate the way it opens, and it doesn't. It's gonna go right into this stupid trash can. Nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know. You didn't see anything, okay? None of you saw this. It's a mystery. How does it work? I don't know. Magical. Bring that out to like this. Getting lots of early prisoner releases. All great. These guys are still not processed into solitary. Now, I'm wondering if I messed up. If I messed anything up. Like, this is all just pure shared solitary. They should all be getting processed into here. And for whatever reason, they're not. It's incredibly annoying. I might need more guards. This is new, too, because, like, this was working flawless before I started recording. Everything was fine. And now it seems like it's not. Which, granted, I had everybody at 12%, so maybe that's why. But it looks like I need more guards now. Which, I mean, we're bringing more prisoners in, so fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 more guards. It's pretty expensive. We'll just go ahead and do that. And hopefully these brand new green guards will immediately come in and process these guys. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Yeah, grab them and put them in solitary. They've been sitting here all day. Poor guys. I mean, granted, it's their fault to act up like this, but their punishment was not 24 hours lockdown standing, you know, pissing themselves. Look at this. They're all just like peeing their pants and shit. Like, get them in there, please. How's my staff morale now? 94 now. Okay. How's staff needs? Looking okay. Bring the guards back down to 70%. Get more to work, hopefully. They processed all these guys. That's nice. Starting to process these guys a little bit too every once in a while. Every so often. And how about this guy? Can we get him processed? Oh, you know what? These guys don't have solitary yet. Yes, that was something I was going to work on. No, well, wait, they do. They have 2. Right? Didn't I mark this or no? Padded solitary cells. Yeah, this is marked. These are 2 padded solitary cells. They absolutely have this. Unless I messed up. I messed this up. Gotta mark that. I think that's everything, yeah. They should get processed now. They should get brought right where they need to go. This is also an ex-gang member. Very, very high chance to reoffend, so. And good luck on that one. I don't know why this isn't done yet. Why are you saying it's not done? It's brought in. Everything's good. Same thing with these cells. What the hell? The toilet. We're missing a toilet. You guys are just... Something's going on with this game right now. It's like, I don't know, like you guys probably can't see it as well as I can. Maybe I just have too many things queued up. It's possible, right? Our facility is much bigger now, so it's probably that. It's probably not the game's fault or something. It's just me. Let's bump this up to 50 workmen. And you know what? I'll even bump it up to 120 guards. Just really make sure I can do that. Let me get 30 janitors. Let's go with, I don't know, 10 gardeners total. And we'll get 1 more cook. And how about 2 more dogs? And I don't really think we need any more orderlies, but let's go up to 26 orderlies. So I just hired a lot of staff. So our profits should be way down now. But if we can have everything, you know, work smoother, then that's all better. That's all fine. And then all the staff programs are active. Well, I need the electrician and pest thing, don't I? But pretty much all the staff programs are active. So over time, all the staff will get done with what they need to get done too. It looks like I already marked having sprinklers in this room in the past. So I have extra sprinklers now. We'll dismantle that one. And then this one needs to move over. Yeah, and now we have a good sprinkler layout. So then we just need to take the water for our sprinkler layout. Hello. Yeah, this is from the old setup when there's cells in here. So we'll just kind of use them. They're redundancy. It's fine. Whatever. Through there. Yep, that's probably fine. And then all those pipes, we'll get them winterized and stuff too, but that will take care of that. And then the electrical is all brought in with... Where's my switch? Where's my switch? I think I canceled it when I right-clicked and did that. Let's prioritize that. I want that switch active so that we're not constantly drawing off of this all the time. You see, now we're going to be drawing off this all the time. And it's just the logistics thing. We get extra stuff. Here we go. Now, you'll notice like the kitchen is... I've had lots of people say my kitchen is too small. I disagree. The kitchen can serve a limited number of prisoners, right? But that's like a per meal thing. And I'm staggering the meals. So they're going to keep cooking all day long. They're constantly cooking all day long, right? And they'll cater to these guys, and then they go cater to these guys, and then they go back to cater to these guys, and they just keep doing that. And eventually you end up with your serving tables having extra food on them, and then they don't have to cook extra food for these guys. Thank you, guards. Appreciate it. You guys are great. Love your faces. You're so good. You're doing a great job. Did we get that guy in yet? What is going on with this guy? Can we get him, like, end his punishment? I don't know why he's not being brought to his cell. Like, get him in here. He goes to solitary. That's the punishment. We already know it. Just bring him in here. You got to be kidding me here. Padded solitary cell. I have 2 of them already. There you go. Padded solitary cell. They're valid. So why not bring them there? That was his punishment, is to be brought to solitary. You should have just brought him in. I'm looking through. I'm trying to see if there's anything. I don't see any problems with this though. This is visitor only. I guess this is a visitor only room too, isn't it? And then in here, it looks kind of like a weird room right now. We're gonna demolish those. Yep, that's probably another reason why that's not working. You know what? That is the reason. That is the reason why he wasn't being brought through. But he should have still been escorted through here. Like, a guard can escort him through staff-only rooms. It shouldn't have been something where he has to walk himself to solitary, right? Like, no prisoner is walking himself to solitary. But either way, it's fine. We'll take the blue carpet. Is that what I used? Yeah, I think it's fine to use the blue carpet again. We'll use the blue carpet in here, and then we'll just go in and we'll say that we want the... this is a visitor. What's it called again? Visitor reception. There it is. Visitor reception right there. It is cold again. It sure is. Metal detector there. Desk there. You can give him a little chair too. Why not? There. Another visitor reception room. They have to come through here. Now, if I do visitor only here, though, that's going to prevent prisoners from leaving across there, which is not a big deal. It will be a big deal, won't it? Because this is how this area gets in here. So I might need a new plan, or I just don't have visitor only and I let them go through the visitation area. Yeah, minimum security will just walk through visitation. That's how that's going to be. We'll change this door to a regular door, I guess, because it's not visitor only doors, right? So we'll go change this to a visitor, not visitor door. Okay. And then when our minimum security people want to cross into here, they can go through here, which triggers the metal detector anyway. So that's fine. We just make sure that we don't put this as visitor only. It's just, you know, it's whatever. It's minimum only, I suppose, is what it is. But yeah. All right, we're definitely doing shakedowns and stuff tonight, no question. But we have all of our harvesters up over here, and I want to look at this. So obviously this is going all the way around. It will eventually be an electric fence all the way around, unless I make this a wall. I may end up making this a wall in the end. It's possible. I'm not going to rule it out. And why don't we go straight through here and then straight through the middle like that and like that. And a little bit of redundancy in case a rat chews a cable. It's fine. And then this needs a water connection to make this valid. So we'll grab water pipes. Of course, it's very, very, very far away from the big, thick boy pipes. So, okay. I guess we need to go through here. Wanted to kind of avoid doing that, but I guess I will not be able to. So maybe we'll go like this. This is a staff area, so I'm not really worried about tunneling through here. So maybe we'll go like this, around like that. We still need to provide water to this entire area, so it's really not... we kind of have to go down here. Yeah, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to come down like this, because I need to provide water to this area anyway. So we'll have this pipe stop here for now. We'll go there, and then we'll have to bring it down to another shed, probably over in this area. We can keep the sheds here. We can keep the sheds here. We'll put another shed here for another zone there. And then I think the fruit orchard requires a shed too, so I still will need a shed down here, actually. Shed, and then I forget where the fruit orchard ends. It's kind of hard to see the lines, but we'll say that the fruit orchard is like right next to this thing. If it's wrong, then it's wrong. Maybe keep it in line with this. It's fine. If it's wrong, but we're going to put it right there. And then I guess at that point, we can just have this come all the way down from this point, right? So we just kind of do this. Needs to go down even further. So it comes down all the way like that. That's the right spot, yep. And And that will give us everything we need. Yeah. All this automated harvesting and stuff. We can start growing crops and stuff in the spring. It is very cold right now, so that's not going to happen yet. Whoops, clicked off the window. Thanks. You can tell that this feature was kind of like an afterthought with this UI. Like this, like I don't know what's going on here, but it doesn't match anything else in the game. But yeah, like we can look at this, and when we start seeing spring show up, then we'll start looking at farming additional ingredients. Until then, we just buy them. You know, that's just the way it is. What I'm hoping to see is well fed. There it is. Not you. Well, you got a little one. Yeah, a little bit of well fed there. We got well fed over here. No, just suppressed. But ideally, we want to see well fed in pretty much all these inmates. Like green right there. Yeah. That keeps them happy. Hopefully keeps them tame, at least. Maybe not happy, but keeps them more comfortable so they're less likely to kick off and try to kill each other. That's what I'm going for. All right, now we're gonna do some cable protection in here just to make sure all this stuff is protected. I probably should be doing the pipes right now, but I figure it's already winter. We're already in the middle of it. You know, let's just ride it out, man. It's fine. And then down through here, we have all of this protected already. Nice, but this is new cabling that we're just not putting in. Protect this cable. Protect this cable too. We have basically no protections on cables through here. Yeah, it kind of stops right here. So we'll get some cable protections up through there, and then all the way anything that we haven't covered here. Yep. Okay, through there too. Yep. And then all of this stuff in the kitchen. Don't want rats starting fires in the kitchen. There we go. Just cover all of this stuff with cabling. Cable protections. All right. So lots and lots of stuff to do. And with more workers now, I think we can make this happen a bit more reliably. Pest control is just not taking care of the rats. I feel like pest control is just a big failure. Like they should be able to do this better than they are. I'm going to hire both teams. You guys should be doing a better job than you're already doing. We have a lot of spare room to take more prisoners. I know, but I'm not interested. Not right now. I want to have stability all the time, okay? There's no riots. There's no mass murders. We're not going like several days with many deaths all the time. We're going to play this game like we know what we're doing this time, all right? This is one of those playthroughs where, you know, maybe it's a little more boring than, I don't know, other prisons where everything's going crazy all the time. It's possible. And if that's the case, I apologize. But hey, you know, sometimes you just, you know, I spend my life, right? My career has been spent essentially playing games for fun and subpar, okay? And like always missing things and not knowing what I'm doing and playing blind. You know the games, all right? I know you guys. You're in the comments right now telling me things I'm missing. You didn't even watch the whole video. You're just telling me already. And then, you know, 10 minutes from now, I'm going to find it. And you're like, edit. Never mind, he found it. Right? I know you guys, right? It's going to happen. I spent my time. This game, if there's one game where I can probably say, you know what? We're going to have a real smooth playthrough like I know what I'm doing. It's Prison Architect, you know? And that's, I pride myself on that. So we're everything's running too smooth, right? And this is one of those times where normally people would knock on wood, but I don't believe in that stuff, so I'm just going to say it. We're running real smooth right now. Oh, yeah. I need to sell a lot of extra crops, though, and that's probably not going to happen while we are predominantly eating it. I would really like to do that. It's slow. It's slow, but I think we'll get there. We'll get there. I just need to make sure that I get rid of it before I log out, because there's 3 grants. And I don't want to have to, like, redo cell block E. I could do the bakery, though. All I have to do... Well, I have to sell the baked goods. So it's not enough to build the bakery. I have to actually sell the goods. Speaking of the bakery, though, let's do this. Bakery here. And we'll see what we need. We need a dough mixer. An oven. We need a fridge. We need all these things. So we could take some inspiration from this design and say that the prisoners work over here. So therefore, the fridge should be maybe over there. Okay, baked goods. Sure, we'll put like 2 fridges. Maybe just 1. No, I think we'll do 2. It's fine. What else do we need? We need an oven. Scroll down a bit. We need tall fridges. Oh man, do that instead. Do we need Yeah, fridge or tall fridge. Do that instead. Way less space occupied. We could do 3 fridges instead of 2. We'll just use the other fridges for something else. I don't know. Maybe we'll sell them. What else do we need here? We need, yeah, oven down here. Okay, so you need the oven. Do we need like anything to wash dishes? Display counter, shop counter. Okay, no, we don't. So this is it's a bit, kind of a thick oven, isn't it? Really stands out. We'll put it here. Big oven there. We need a display counter. I presume it would go here. Now, we kind of want visitation to not, you know, kind of, it needs to be on this side. So the display counter, I guess, would be like here, I suppose. So that customers don't have to go behind the counter, right, to get through there. What else do we need? We need a shop counter. So that would be here, I guess. Yep. And I guess I could put that here while this display counter goes like that, right? And then what else is left? What else is left? Dough mixer. All right, we have the dough mixer. We could do 2 of them, but I think 1 is enough for now. Cake stands. We'll put that. Let's put it here. Maybe like this. And then we'll take the wall panel like that. Yeah, we'll just have it be like this. The little wall panel there as like a counter, you know, we're going through the counter kind of thing. And then it could also be, I suppose, is it this one? It looks like this looks like it matches. Yeah, maybe like that. It's like a little door or a walkway into the bakery area. And then I'm not sure. This seems really big for a bakery, almost like it's completely unnecessary to have a room this big, right? Doesn't it feel that way? It feels like that. Because it doesn't feel like a restaurant where people need to sit down. Because the restaurant required chairs and tables and stuff. I don't think the bakery does. I actually think this can be moved in here. We can move all of this equipment in here and then actually utilize this area as a bigger visitation or additional parole rooms. We might amend that. I don't have a whole lot of experience with the bakery. And I didn't have a whole lot of experience with the restaurant either, but, you know, whatever. Workmen have so many jobs to do. I'm going to let this run a little bit. Let them get on with what they're getting on with. I'll be right back. Okay, we have a new morning. And this is the first, like, full day of this new regime. So hopefully this has a, like, more intended impact here. So you can see we have plenty of food. Okay, we got people getting well fed. Pretty much. You guys didn't eat anything yet, which is kind of weird. You have a lot of needs. Hygiene, family. You didn't take a shower or anything, huh? A lot of these guys have clothing needs too, and it's just, yeah, prison's filthy and everything. I'm not entirely sure what's triggering that. Like, there's not hardly any dirt anywhere. And if you take a look in the laundry rooms, I mean, there's really not a whole lot of cause for this. Like, there's plenty of staff to take care of these things. There's tons of laundry baskets. I feel like if I get this part indoors and maybe wrap it around, this would be more functional. Right now, having to come all the way down here and go around is not the greatest experience in the world. I could maybe do a temporary thing where I put like a door here and then a door here, and that way they can come through this area to get in here, but I don't think it matters to me very much. I'm gonna get a light there and a light here. Put a light in that room too, I guess. There's no lights in those rooms, so it's a little weird. We have this expanded out here, but we don't have the room designated as security. So real quick, security is now this whole thing. There we go. It all looks nice now. We have the staff only bathrooms right there, which are no longer listed as staff only. There you go. Not that. Not that. This is shared. Yes, this is completely shared. Okay, and then we are now bringing in, I don't know if it's happened already, 9 minutes actually is when it's happening. 9 minutes, we're bringing in 41 criminally insane. Things are about to get real, okay? Really real. We got a lot of criminally insane here. And we have 3 very good psychiatrists. I may go get a 4th, but it just means I have to shift this stuff down a bit more. It isn't the biggest deal in the world, but if I need another office, then I need another office. But we can also put it over here too. We can have offices all on the back side here, honestly. Be fine. So I may do that. Maybe put the offices back over here. But 41 additional criminally insane inmates are coming in now. And that's going to be a good payday too. So as soon as they get here, we'll get $24,000 for those guys. Very nice. And then we can go in and take a look. Now, I haven't done a shakedown for a couple nights, so there's probably a lot of drugs in the prison. Narcotics and everything is pretty high, so we have to watch that. I'm going to have to start doing a bit more shakedowns and stuff, be a bit more diligent on that as we go. But for now, it's fine. So now we have 101,000. And yeah, they have people in the yard. Now everybody's going to lockup. Now, notice what I've done here. I've made it to where minimum security has free time and maximum security has free time at completely different times. The only time where minimum and maximum should like be around the same time is during work. For work purposes, they can work in the same places. But other than that, they do not share free time ever. I also have during the primary free time slots, which is, between 7 and 11 here. I have, you know what? I've actually messed it up a little bit though, haven't I? Yes, because they don't have a dedicated free time slot and they need one during this work time. I messed that up. Okay, hang on one second. I'll fix it. We go like this. Yep. And then we go, it was here, I think. Work lockup. So it's only during work. And then your free time was here and your work time was here. I don't remember if that's how I had it, but I'm going to do it like this. Now this does mean with a free time slot here, it does mean that they may intermingle here with the yard. So there's a chance for these different security levels to kind of see each other. There is that chance. But in general, they're doing it, the opportunities they're doing it for are during work hours is what I'm hoping for here. Now I need to connect you to that switch. There we go. And now both of these switches are synchronized. So they will only pop on during work times. Now what I need to do is reshuffle those, the schedule here, because I actually don't have that done. Yeah, so this schedule needs to be changed now. I know it's very small. Sorry about that. So it from 8 o'clock to 5 p.m. From 8 to 5, this is in. Everything else, this is closed. But from 8 to 5, it's open. So this is gonna have to change to open, open, and then I know it's very small. Closed, 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 closed. Yes, that's when we'll have it. And so what we should see is as soon as well, actually this part here should be closed too, right? Yeah, work time does not begin until 8. Work time stops at 5. They work 8 to 5 with alternating shifts and some breaks in between, right? And that's when their programs and stuff are too. So 8 to 5, I unpause it now and all the power kicks on. And then what we should see is this is not going to overload. And it's handling both workshops at the same time. Yeah. Now I don't have a camera in there, and that's something I should have for sure. Probably 2 cameras even. I want to be thorough, but I think 1 camera for now is okay. And we'll have guards in there too, right? Because this is during the 9 o'clock work shift. So this is kind of segregated a little bit because of the schedule with these guys and also with the intermittent yard times. So technically the red and the blue are both work times. It's just that I have more people in the yard during the blue time than I do during the red because people are in the yard. That's the only thing. So this right here is a work period of time. There will be 4 guards in there, 5 in there. And then in here, we'll have 2 more like this, I think. Yeah. Just to make sure there are guards near all these people with, and then I think I need another reception room over here because like they're being brought over here and then brought over here. So I don't have a reception over here. So I'm thinking maybe right here I could put a reception. I know this is going to be the Supermax yard, but now I'm leaning towards doing something different there. I don't know. We'll see. There's all my automated miners working. So now we need to go get planting. I don't know if we're... Yeah, we're not. I think we're about to get to spring. So let's get planting here. So we want to go going green. And I think we just plant a whole bunch of everything, right? Get a compost bin in here as well. We can place this kind of anywhere, but no, it needs to be hopefully somewhere out of the way. I'll put it right there, I guess. And this is going to go right up against it. Yeah, maybe not there. We'll put it on this side. Yeah. Okay, so we want, I think tomato plants can be grown here. So we'll get a bunch of tomato plants here and here. This will be how many more crops do we need here? Yeah, tomatoes will be, let's go like that. Then we'll plant cabbage from here to here. Then we'll plant potatoes, let's say, from here to here. And then carrots can be from here to here. And these are all auto harvested. I'm not sure if it needs to go down here. I think it goes here. Yeah, because this is the edge. These are all auto harvested with here. And then, you know, like a third of them are going to be automatically collected from these. Cool. And then we'll take and go with fertilizer on the whole area, which is expensive, but you know what? It's going to be worth it. We'll put all that. Then we need to hire a whole bunch of farmers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 additional farmers are going to come in here, and they are going to be managing these crops for us for now. I think protective custody could get in here. It'd be nice if they did. They could get in here and start working this area. So I could always do prison labor and try to get them in here too. But I don't have this fence completed. And at the moment, I was thinking a building would go here. And so just because I'm pretty confident I'll have a building here for a Supermax, let's actually make that happen. Even if it's a very small building, even if it's, you know, maybe we could do a layer between. That's like a walkway between it. Yeah, I like that. Let's do it like this. So we could do something like this. It's a building we're not using yet. But this is where our Supermax area is going to be. And then we'll expand it out as we need it. But this is just going to give me that little extra bit. So I don't really have to worry about them jumping the fence is what I'm hoping for. And then all I'm going to do is pop I think a remote door here. Nah, these are just as secure, but they're not as annoying. Secure door there. And I'll put a solitary door there too. Look how everything is so peaceful in here. Yeah? Got the crazies playing chess with themselves. I think I want more chess. I think I want more chessboards. I think this is great. So we're gonna place 2 more chessboards in here. This is technically inside the common room. Those 2 things right there. So let them play with each other there. We're gonna need more solitary for these guys for sure. That's gonna have to happen because they're gonna act up, and I need to make sure that they're taken care of in that way. I think I might put that back behind here too. Let's get another office, psychiatrists. I think we're gonna get another office, but I'm gonna put it over here. So we're gonna have a walkway that goes through here, and there will be solitary in this back area. So, well, I guess we could put it all up against the fence, right? Because this is what is this, 5x5? This is a 5x6. So it would be 5x6. We want to go, I guess, a little bit more than that. So 8x7. But all the way to the fence, though. Yeah, I don't really want to go all the way to the fence. So I think I'd rather do it like here, and go something like this. Let's copy you. I don't think I can do this, right? You have to have it indoors completely. No, I guess not. So right here, I think I like this more. That way they can still walk behind this with the dogs. So we'll go about here with it. Yep, right there. And then we'll have the walkway. Oh, I'm holding shift again like a dummy. Hang on. Go like this. Probably about this far back is good. And then we'll go 2 extra rows back, and this is gonna be where solitary cells are. Three rows maybe. No, we're good. I think 2 rows is good. Yeah. And then all we need now from here is a door, and we'll put staff door right here. And that'll be their access point into here to build it. They can also get back here, I suppose, but yeah, they have access back here to build it, but there has to be a door in order for it to complete, so that'll be where the door is completing. We got everything getting grown here. All of our tomato plants and stuff happening. Our extra little building going in right here. Pretty nice. I like it. All the farmers doing what farmers do. And I don't think we really had any major fights or anything today. People are content. They got food in their bellies, yeah? I guess there was a couple people in solitary, but I haven't really noticed any big alarms going off or anything. So people seem to be well fed, and it's pretty powerful to be well fed. If you're having a really big violence problem in your prison and you're making good money, consider feeding them. You know, feed people. People tend to be happy when you feed them. It's crazy how that works, but it's true. They'll be happy when you feed them. Let's get this grit bin out of here. I'm not sure why that's here. It's a really dumb place for this. Let's put this. No, I'll stick it out over here or something. Get that out of the way. The rat trap can go too. We'll put one of those sonic things in here instead. I already have one right there, right? Yeah, I don't need one of these rat traps. I got a sonic thing instead. Yeah, right there. So let's just get rid of both of those things, because that sonic rat deterrent is right there. And then we'll put. I'm gonna put an extra cooker here. Is what I want to do, just to give him an extra place to cook. We can actually do it here. That actually might be a little crowded. Might seem a little crowded. I agree, but it'll be fine. We'll put this in the middle of the floor. There we go. Just a sonic deterrent for all the rats. I hit the wrong button. Sorry about that zoom, but here we go. And then extra kitchen, extra cooks and stuff in the kitchen there, and extra stoves and stuff will make more meals. I don't think we'll need it because we had everybody fed really well. You can look at our meter here. You can see we're keeping up with it pretty well. All right, we've already fed this many, and we have this many left to feed, and we have this many meals, and we're still cooking. So we're in good shape. We may need more over here because we're about to have 100. Well, we have 100 of these guys. The thing is, this kitchen can be smaller because this kitchen is only going to serve, like, at most 150 people, right? I mean, maybe it gets to 160, but I doubt it. It's not going to serve very many people, so this is fine. But this one here, it has to be bigger, and you can see they're not that much of a difference in size. But there's a lot more action going on here, and because of that, it's because there's 2 big canteens, but they're staggered in when they serve. So they're always cooking, but never too many at the same time. We're all right. Yep, you're sedated. I got to get this built. I'm going to have them put this at the forefront of their the workman's attention here, hopefully. And then this is very crowded through here. I don't know if I like that. I need to widen this out, don't I? I think I'm going to use it. We're going to do this because this is too crowded. Let's go white walls. I don't like the idea of going double wall. It's always a waste to me. I always feel like I'm really wasting space. So since this is all going to be indoor anyway eventually, why don't we just go into foundations real quick and widen this out to at least here, and we can have this little area here be more solitary cells. Again, we're getting these 2, but I want some more. So if they act up right here, they can be brought to solitary closer. Not that they will. The AI will kind of choose where to bring them, and they may bring them all the way over here anyway, but I want to have it available, all right? Have an option for that. And then obviously the extra offices. And their schedule allows them to get into programs for this. So they have 6 hours of programs per day. And their sessions for this consultation here, where is it? It is psychiatric consultation. It is only 1 hour long each time. So I just need to have more appointment slots because I have more offices now. So we need to go 3 there, and then 3 there. So now we have, I can do many, many more consultations. And I think once we get to 100 prisoners here, I don't know, maybe 3 might be enough. Especially since we're outstanding. We have outstanding service. This might be enough. We'll have the 4th office just in case, but I think 3 is probably fine. I definitely want to widen this out, though. It is not good enough. Because it's just way too cramped through here. It's bound to cause some problems. And then they can go outside in the yard if they want to. Hey, look, a little picture. Be cool. Wish I could use that in my thumbnail, but it's square. So, pass. But it's a nifty little photo. Did I put phones out here for them? I did. And drinking fountains? Yes. Drinking fountains there? Yes. Drinking fountain there. Okay, good. Everybody can stay hydrated. How about protective custody? Do you guys have hydration? Well, okay, so each of you have a sink in your cell, and this provides the hydration needs. So if you are thirsty, you can just get it in your cell. But, as some people have pointed out, I did not put that in everybody's cell. I did miss some cells, didn't I? So we'll just go ahead and do that now. Just a few. And I guess I could put it in this one too. In case we go to the holding cell, we can do that too. So there's one in here. And then we'll just make sure we've got the water routed correctly. Yeah, I'll have to go like that with it. No big deal. This is all routed correctly already. Anyway, I just didn't place the showers. So we'll or the sinks. So I've got the sinks in there now. It's all good. Who's getting tased? I want to know where they're acting up. This camera's not online. I might be out of connection points. This one's got 9 out of 8, so I'm already overdue on this one. Oh, wait. Why are you connected to this? You shouldn't be connected to that. You should not be connected to that. And now you have no connections now. Great. All right. Well, good news is anything that's just like buzzing at me, that's the ones you're supposed to be connected to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that it? Is there an extra? So I don't have these connected anymore. And then this one here has how many connections? 8 out of 8. And you are at 5 out of 8. Well, happy days. You get to guard. You get to look after those 2 cameras. And that's sufficient for now. We'll probably have to have a camera down here. I don't have any cameras in these areas, but that's because we have people there all the time. Always able to see in there. And I have to figure out exactly how I'm going to get my... I designed this whole thing with the shops right here. And then I don't actually know how they're getting... Like, I guess maybe I could do this. Let's try this. We'll go door here. What I don't know is how I'm getting the minimum security in here. I think they're gonna have to go through the kitchen, which means it's an open kitchen, and the kitchen will then have to lead with the door here. So they're gonna have to go through the kitchen, which means I have to move one of these sinks. It's probably fine to only have one sink in this kitchen, but if I had to move it, I would probably move it like sitting in the middle, like over here somewhere. But that would let them go through here. And why did I put a chair in this, by the sink? Install chair in common room. Oh, it's a package. They dropped it and then they went to on break or something. Probably. Because I prioritized something in the middle of their job. That's why. All right. Well, anyway, things are looking pretty smooth at the moment. We have a lot more prisoners now. We're up to 230 total with 87 criminally insane. Okay. We're going to keep ourselves near capacity with minimum. We're going to try to anyway. Keep ourselves near capacity. Always taking a look here. We do have like an ex-gang member there. We want to just keep an eye on ex-gang members being in the orange or red areas. And you can see that we do have some crossover, right? Resourceful. You know, they go to the chapel even though they're at risk. We have a cop killer here. So this guy probably should be an ex-gang member cop killer. He probably should be in protective custody. You know, like we'll start doing those types of things. This foodie ex-gang member, if they have like a really low chance to reoffend, which he's trying to pass fun education, I'll let him do that. If they have like a low chance to reoffend, we'll definitely throw them into protective custody. If they're a higher chance to reoffend, we're going to keep them in here just to allow them to take better programs. And we protect them later if they survive. It's just the way it is in this game sometimes. But if I keep them well fed, they shouldn't be kicking off. We shouldn't have a whole lot of fights, right? So I'm going to let it go until I sell some of these things, tomatoes and cabbages and stuff. I want to sell some of these things. And then once I've sold those things and I get that grant money, then I'll go ahead and let it go from there. And then I need to have somebody running the bakery, which probably should be low security coming over. This is a shared thing, right? All this is shared right now. So I could go minimum. Yeah, I could allow just minimum to work in here right now if I wanted to, but I think it's because they just have other jobs that are better. So I need to kind of do that because I went to prison labor and I have 4, and there's 74 qualified prisoners here. I can have up to 14 working in this bakery. So at some point, somebody's gonna come over here and work. And this guy he's a gym rat. Yeah, he got killed by a rival gang member. That can happen. Yeah, but at least it's not my fault. It's a rival gang thing. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you join me for the next one. Goodbye.